Come on in here, baby. Oh yeah. Another good pan size. Easy. Easy. Alright. Yes, sir. Oh, there's a good crappie. Ah, easy, easy, easy. Alright. He's gonna be borderline too, but if it is, it's a good thick fish. There we go. Come on in here. Whew. Here we go. I just flipped him in the boat. Yeah, another good eater. Now we're talking. Now that's a crappie. Oh, now that's a crappie. Oh, that's what we're looking for. I knew if we messed around, we'd catch one good one. All right, let's see what we got on this. Oh, look at that. 13 1/4. Well, hey guys, we are back. We're at a lake that I hadn't fished all summer long. This is one of my favorite places to fish in the wintertime. But I thought I'd come back and see if the old crappie would bite a little bit. Gar's always gonna bite in the summer no matter what. And I just come from another oxbow lake over there on the White River, and it was full of big cypress trees, lots of gar. I was getting lots of gar bites, and I found a place where the water was running off into the lake, and it was loaded with drum, freshwater drum. So I had me a little fun there. I was catching like 15 to 20 inch drum, one after another, and I got quite a few on the video. I thought I'd throw them at the end of the video just for you guys who are interested. I caught most of them on a beetle spin, bobby Garland jig, and a live minnow. It was fun. They pull so hard. They make you drag, sing, and they break a bunch of hooks. They broke a bunch of my hooks that I was floating around, you know. So anyway, it was fun. I'll tack it at the end of the video for you guys who are interested. Let's go see what we can do in this lake. This is a really pretty lake. It's got some big cypress and some big tupelo trees in it. The other lake I was just in had nothing but cypress trees, but they was big. But I'm just going to be using this old beetle spin today. I got plenty of poles. I'm trolling around the boat. Got some minnows and jigs on there, trying to catch some extra crappie that way. Some 12 footers and 10 footers and 7 footer. But we're going to be using the beetle spin today. This is a size 2 gold willow leaf blade I put on there. Got a 1/16 ounce jig head hook painted pink. I got a size 2 hook on there. This is a bobby Garland jig. I think that's a pearl glitter shad. And then I have a live minnow on there. And we're just going to be fishing around some debris. This lake is really bad for gar, so I usually don't fish at this time of year. But I've been wanting to catch a mess of crappie, so I decided to come and give it a try. I'll fight some of the gar off and see if I can catch a crappie or two. Hopefully we do. Maybe we'll catch a big mess of them, you never know. Got to just get out here and try it and see what happens. There he is. Got me one crappie. He looked like a good one. We will give him a little link check. I like to keep crappie when they're, ooh, he's a fighter. I like to keep them when they're about 10 inches or bigger. He might not be quite as big enough for me, but he might be. Look at there. He's right at 10. Yeah. I want bigger ones, but we'll go ahead and keep him. We'll take him. There you go. Oh, that's no crappie. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't moving. That was a giant dinosaur fish. Let's try right up in here. Left a mud spot where it was. Something in the area. I mean, I slowed down like that right there to get him. Oh, there's a good crappie. Ah, easy, easy, easy. All right. He's gonna be borderline too, but if it is, it's a good thick fish. Oh, easy. He's a little shy. I'm gonna give him another chance later. Well guys, we changed to Hot Lips. This Hot Lips pink color, I think they might want it better. I'm gonna see. And we're gonna throw that live minnow on there, but that's a 30 seconds jig head hook and a number 2 hook, and it's sharp. live minnow. Let's see if they want that instead. Yeah, there should be some good crappie in here somewhere. I know there's a lot of gar, but hopefully we catch a big slab, not just a bunch of little ones. There he is. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's bigger than what we was catching. He liked that pink. Oh yeah. Let's see if he's a keeper. I know he is. He's almost 10 and a half. That's a good one. We'll take him. He like a pink one. I want to keep trying this pink one. That other one that I was talking about, I looked up the package and it's called a crystal shad. So I got some of them rigged up. I got me one right here I'm going to use here in a minute, probably put back on there, but I tore my other one up with a drum, so I had to put me a hot pink on there and then rig up some crystal shads. Now I got a few rigged. Since it was working, I'm going to use it again, but this is working too, so I'm going to give this a few more tries before I swap back to the crystal. But yeah, that's looks like we may catch a couple crappie in here today. I'm hoping we catch quite a few. Enough for a good fish fry is always good. Uh-oh, something's over there. Let's see if he's a crappie or not. Yeah, I think I might have got his attention. Let's see. Yep, we got his attention. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty good size. Oh man, what is that? Oh, that's a big fish. That's a big old gar there. I'll take him home and clean him. Let's get him out here in the deeper water, or try to. Man, he's aggressive. He is aggressive. I need to do a catch, cook, and clean on one of these, so I'll have to take him home and show y'all. You know, he might not even be hooked. A lot of times they just hang on to the hook like that. As soon as they open their mouth, they're gone. I'll show you how we get these things in here. I don't like spotted. Oh, I lost him. I don't like spotted gar, but I like them river gar. They're good eating. I'll have to show y'all how I get them in the boat and stuff. Man, he tore a hook pretty good. There he goes. Oh, it's a good one. Ah, that was a good crappie. That was a good one. It was good. Oh, there he goes. I got one on that pole. If I can hang on to him. He done jumped on a beetle spin. There we go. Yeah, I think he's a little too small, but another white crappie. Picked up that jig and bobber to use and throwed my beetle spin out there. He jumped on it. Just a little guy. Later. There we go. We got one. Oh yeah, come on in here. Turn this motor off for a second. Easy. We'll just flip him in. There we go. He broke my hook. Well, I guess it ain't too bad. A little white crappie. See how long he is. Oh yeah, he's a little over 10. Not bad. We'll take him. There he goes. Oh yeah. Come on in here. Yeah. They're not jumbos, but I'm getting a few of them to eat anyhow. This one's a little small. He's like 9 inches. Later. There he goes. Oh yeah. Come on in here. We'll net him just in case. He looks like a little keeper. He's little, but I think he's a keeper. Which we like a 10-inch to be a keeper. Oh man. Hook finally come undone, but it's going through his jaw. There we go. I think he's a 10 plus. Yep, he's a 10 3/4. Be a good eating crappie. We'll take him. Uh-oh. I got one here if I can get him in. There we go. Come on in here. Whew. Here we go. I just flipped him in the boat. Yeah, another good eater. I'll tell you what, they're not giants, but they're almost, he's almost 11. You talk about pan fry, whole fryers, these are really good. We'll take him. There he is. If I can get him. Come on in here, baby. Oh yeah. Another good pan size. Easy. Easy. Alright. Yes, sir. Right at just a hair over 10. We'll take it. Nope, this one's got one. Here we go. Well, I'm not sure he's big enough, but I'll give him a little measurement right quick. Nah, he's like a 9.5-er. It's alright. We'll let him go here. Let him try to grow a little bit bigger. I can get this out without damaging him. And just in the roof of his mouth. Alrighty. Later. There he goes. There he is. Come on in here. We got another keeper. Alright, easy, 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 easy. A little over 10.5. We'll take it. There he goes. Oh yeah. Come on in here. That looks like another keeper. He's close. We'll see. Oh, it's a feisty one. He's 9 3/4. We're gonna get up and go for another big one later. There he goes. Oh man. Now we're talking. Now that's a crappie. Oh. Now that's a crappie. Oh. That's what we're looking for. I knew if we messed around we'd catch one good one. Alright, let's see what we got on this. Oh, look at there. 13 1/4. Yes, sir. That's a fine crappie right there. Nice thick one. Pretty white crappie. We'll take it. Oop, there goes another one. Oh, oh man, what is this? Well, that's a little bitty crappie. Yep, that's a little. Later. There he goes. Oh. Come on in here. Use the net for safety. Oh yeah. I'll tell you guys, they're all about good pan size eating, you know, good pan size or no, not big giant slabs, but they're good eating crappie. This is 11, almost 11 1/4. But you know, the beetle spin was kicking butt earlier, but it wasn't catching the right fish. But anyway, I just floating around here with some extra poles. See, this is the thing. If your beetle spin ain't working good, or your jig and bobber ain't working good, you float some poles around here like this. You're not really trolling, you're just kind of floating while you're fishing, and you'll pick up some pretty nice crappie right there in your zone, especially this time of year, because a lot of the crappies out in the deeper water, so they're coming up to the banks, but they're not going in that shallow. They're just coming up to the edge of the debris and stuff. But yeah, he's a nice thick crappie. Oh, also, I was going to tell you, because this is probably the last crappie I'm going to catch today, because I'm going to head to the house. It's sun doesn't come up. I had to use an umbrella to keep the sun off me. I like fishing in the shade. But at the end of the video, I'm going to go back to my other lake that I was at this morning, where I was catching some of them big drum on the beetle spin. And there's 4 or 5 or something, or 6 maybe on there. And you can enjoy a little extra fish in there if you want to. Just keep on watching. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time. Later. While I'm drifting this way, I'll cast, but I need to back up and get out of this. Oh man, he got on there quick. I don't even know what it is. Wow. Oh, it's a drum. Oh yeah. Pretty. These are some pretty drum in here. They're at the end of the video, I was going to show you guys the drum I caught in the other lake, and I want you to just compare them to this one right here. This has got a beautiful color. I don't know what it is about this place and the other ones, but man, he is hooked. I don't know if I can get him off of there where we can look at him. I'm gonna tear up my hook. Yep, tear up my hook. He's coming off of there. But look at the pretty colors in that. If you can see it, I don't know. We got some bluish, purple, green, pretty little fish. Later. About lost my. What is that? Some kind of carp. I about lost my pole too. Oh man, I gotta get this pole out of the way. Common carp, I think. I'm snagged and got a fish on the line. No, that's a bowfin grinnell. Pulling. He's pulling. These things take a while to tire out too. He's a good one. Big old bowfin. See if I can get him out of here. I'll get you with the net, I think. He come off after I got him in here. All right. Easy. There he goes. He's a pretty good one. He is not liking me holding him, is he? Yep. He's about 24, about almost 2 foot long. Yep, he's a good one. Later. There he is. That's a big fish. Whatever it is. Is that a gar? I'm thinking it's, well, no, it's another drum. These are some pretty ones in here. I don't know what it is about this water. That's some pretty drum. Look at that. Man, pretty fish. Later. side. Ain't no minnow on there, but the beetle spin's still swimming. There he is. Probably gonna lose another lure. He got hooked because I seen his mouth open. He's about the right size to clean, I think. I'd like to have a bigger one. Yeah, we'll wait on a bigger one. Maybe I can get him loose here in a minute. You're gonna get off of there? At least his is right on the snout. I'll show you how to grab these things. You take you a towel like this. This is just like a medium towel, I guess you call it. I fold it in half. And then what I'll do is just grab his right by the teeth, because you ain't gonna slip. Uh-oh. There we go. Get him right like this. And now I got him. As long as I hang on to the teeth, he can't hurt me. He did get hooked. See it right there? So they will fight. Just hang on. Tight grip. And then when you want to let him go, be careful. Get you some rag that'll hang above him and just shake him off like that. That's how you catch and release them. Get your lure back. There he is, bass. Little old bass. Later. Well, there we go, guys. We got us a good little mess of crappie. I'm a happy camper. We're gonna have a good little fish fry now. We'll take them. Guys, this is the boat ramp, and check this out. There's water running from the ditch on the other side, and there's a pipe right over there, and the pipe is clogged up, so all this water's trickling across the road. But it's got a pretty good rush here, and I seen this. I come out here yesterday just looking around, and I seen it, and I decided I'd come back today and see if I could sneak up on a few fish, because after it sits there for about 24 or 48 hours, it usually draws the fish. Some of the fish over here. I'm not sure if it's going to draw any crappie, but it usually will bring the drum and the white bass and you know, stripers and stuff like that. I get up in this area if they're in this lake. So maybe some Kentucky spotteds. I'm going to get over here and try to fish it a little bit and see if we can have a little fun. And hopefully if I bump into a crappie or two, that would be great. But this is one thing you got to do. If you get into a lake and you see something like this, take advantage of it. You might fish it and it not do no good. Come back the next day, and that's why I come back, because of this water right here. Come back the next day and see if it's still flowing, and if it is, you might find you some fish. The fish can feel this all over this big old lake. They can feel that pressure draw. They can hear it and all that, and they come straight to it, and they'll go to feeding over here. So hopefully we'll find something in here. I love finding stuff like this, because you never know what you're gonna catch. You might catch you a big old catfish. You might catch you you might catch some of the fish you don't want, like a big old drum or something. But get this minnow on here. I'm putting a minnow on there right now because I can't resist that with this beetle spin. There we go. We'll get them with this. Throw it in there. Oh yeah, that ought to be close enough right there. We ought to catch something in there. Something ought to be waiting on some bait right in there. That's what it does. It draws the bait up there. Oh, there he is. And whoa. What we got here? He's big, whatever he is. Pretty good size. Wow. That might be a drum. Oh yeah, he's a drum. That's a good one. Let's try to back on out of here. I'll just go forward. Man, that is a good one. It's got the drum up here, that's for sure. He's a big one. So I can grab a hold of him. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Man, he is a good one. Oh, there we go. Wow. That's a big boy. I mean, he's just a drum, but he's fun. This is a freshwater drum. That was fun. He got my hook good. I got to get out of there now because I know where they're at now. Man. Look at that. Big old dude. Let's see how long he is. Look at there. 20. Almost. He's almost 20 inches, just like a tiny bit. He's a good, fun fight. Later. Oh, look here. Something's on there. What we got? Oh, another drum. Got him on the trolling poles. And these are all pretty good sized drums. They are. Net him up a little bit. He's not quite as big as that last one. But there's plenty of them in here. There ain't no doubt about that. Alright, let's see if we can get this hook off of there. He bit this old black hook. Black and orange. There we go. Yep. That was a good fight. Pretty good one. Later. I don't know what he is, but he's big. Keep him on here. Might be a gar. I don't know. No, he's a big old drum. Wow, that's a big one. That's a big boy. Let's see if I can easy. Try not to break my line. If you pinch him through the gill and the mouth, you can usually get him without too much trouble. He is a pretty good one. He knocked my hook loose. There we go. Let's see how long he is. Right there. 19 inches. Some people... Oh man, I lost that one. Some people eat these, but that one looks kind of poor. It looks kind of thin on the back side. Anyway, he was a fun fight. Later. I just lost another one, so... Oh, there goes another one. Oh, I'm in the spot. I'm in the spot. Alright. I like the beetle spin. Let's give him something to bite. Let's go nice and slow through there and see what happens. There he is. That's what they want. That's got to be one of them drums. He's pulling like a drum. Oh, I got another one over here behind me. See if I can get this one in. Oh yeah. A little drum. Okay. We'll get him out of here. Let's back this boat up a little bit. Hoping nothing good. There we go. Alright. Pretty little drum, but it's freshwater drum. Later. Well, I think I know what they want. If I can get close enough, I think all you got to do is cast it in there and just start reeling nice and slow, smooth and steady. Can't handle it. Boom, there he is. Oh, he's a good one. Oh man, that's why I'll come back to fight them, because they're fun. Uh-oh, he's coming running. He got to be a pretty good one. Oh yeah, another big drum. And you know, some people eat these. They say they're pretty decent eating. I don't know. I hadn't never tried one, but I've heard people talk about it. I heard they're kind of bony. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't tried them, so. Let's see if we got. Yeah, if you get your finger behind them like that, and you can pinch his mouth and stuff and hang on to him. Otherwise, he'll shake that hook. I mean, shake the right out of your hand. Down, easy there, buddy. If I was gonna eat one, that's a pretty good looking one. Here's a clean looking. Let's see how long he is. 18 and a half. But if you pinch him from the gill plate to here, you can just put your fingers together and you got him. He can't shake out then. Just got to easy when you release him. Later. Little old Kentucky spotted bass. Later.